What's up, everybody? It's Morphin time. It's the prototype here, bringing some Power Rangers Legacy Wars gameplay today. And today I wanted to do a specific ranger, the Tommy Oliver Legacy. So we'll go through all his rangers in this game and do a little talk about them and show off some matches. I did go into the challenges so I could use the White Ranger Tommy, or the White Ninjetti Tommy, who is a little bit OP, I'm not gonna lie, now that I've used him. But first we'll start off with, of course, Green Ranger Tommy, where he got his start in the series. I was a big fan of them having an evil ranger, and him just being a boss. Like, when you can always remember when he actually gets inside the Megazord and starts beating them up inside the Megazord and like takes control of it. It was just a really badass moment for him. I like the whole style of it. Like, he could control his from outside. He can control the Dragon Zord from outside the Dragon Zord, so that he can fight you on the ground while the Dragon Zord was actually doing stuff. Really cool concept. See him just managing to get these shields off on this RJ. Starts to get his combo here. I somehow break out of that. I was actually surprised. Literally just waiting until I can get a nice little poke damage here now to finish him. I don't know why. I got a little too excited to finish the match there. He was very close to beating me right there. But he got a little too risky with that Jason. Then we'll go down the good path of Tommy Oliver, let's say. So once he lost his Green Ranger powers, if you can remember that episode, when the green candle burns out. Also, I thought was really cool. Everything involving the Green Ranger I thought was great in Mighty Morphin season. They eventually bring him back as the new leader in the White Ranger. I was a big fan. I didn't think he necessarily needed to be the leader, but I did like what they did. Like, White almost as a purification of the evil that he's done before. I just thought it looked neat. I thought it looked cool. The costume looked cool. It was a nice way to bring back a fan favorite. I would have ended this dude, but Connor's breaker span is ridiculous. And of course, yes, the White Ranger is with, you know, the original show. Tommy stays good and starts fighting Rita. We just ran through that guy with the Saba. They boosted his Saba sword attacks in this game, and I really like that, because sometimes when you're using White Ranger Tommy, you can just get destroyed, and it's just not fun anymore. So then from the White Ranger powers, when that wasn't strong enough anymore, then you need a little extra boost. That's when we got the ninjetti. Ninjetti, I thought, was a really cool concept. All the costumes look great. And I liked seeing the new Rangers in the Ninjetti, because, I mean, Rocky was a cool character, but he just does, you know, you'll always see Jason as the Red Ranger in Mighty Morphin, so to see him as the Ninjetti just did his character more justice, I thought. Now, obviously, they replaced characters in the show because they quit, but if they managed to get the story so that like, you didn't need a full squad of Ninjetti, but if they had to bring in like Adam, Rocky, Aisha, and Catherine as Ninjetti, who just like helped the Rangers instead, so like the whole cast was still there, I thought that would have been really cool. This is my first time using this character, that's why I'm not using the most OP strats with him. Because practically everything he does stuns or trips. Like, look, that's nuts. If you can do, you just spam this middle slot over and over, the match is over. Like, most of the time when I lose to this Ninjetti Tommy, that's all it is. He seems, I don't know, he seems kind of broken to me in this game. But like I said, I really like the Ninjetti in the show. I thought it was a nice little addition to the evolution of the Rangers there. And then, of course, well, we don't get Turbo because they did not put an alternate skin for him yet in Turbo. But right after Mighty Morphin, we did go to Zeo. And they give him the Red Ranger costume, I guess, to make him, you know, the more noticeable leader. Because every other show the leader is pretty much the Red Ranger. Unless, you know, you argue on Time Force that Jen Scott's was. And I thought Zeo was great. It was a nice addition to Mighty, because it's basically just Mighty Morphin again. I like how they kept all the original cast. They gave the new powers. And I like the way the Zeo suits look. I completely missed that kick right there. I forgot the range on it. Yeah, you see Tommy become a real leader in this season of the show. It was nice. I was hoping they would have a Zeo movie. Yeah, messed up there, but I know he didn't have much left. I was hoping that Shield was going to finish him. And once again, Zeo is still the Tommy Oliver on the path of good. And like I said, there's no Tommy Oliver Turbo in this game, but he leaves about halfway through anyway. And then of course you see years later, in the good path of Tommy Oliver, comes back as a mentor for the Rangers, which I was a big fan of. I think that's how it should do it, just like Jason comes back in Beast Morphers. That guy's pretty much just helping the new Rangers figure themselves out. And he has some good fight scenes in that season as well. Oh yeah, this Rye Ranger quits after that combo. I did think it was weird that they made him a doctor, though. I mean, they could have just made him like real life Jason David Frank, a karate instructor or something. Really weird that they made him a paleontologist. He's pretty much badass Ross from Friends. But I did like the mentorship that he brings to the show, and that they still, you know, stay connected to the roots of Power Rangers there. It was a really good idea. But that's the end of the path, basically, for JDF on the good side. Tommy Oliver, I should say, on the good side. Now you go down the evil path. What if he stayed with Rita? Which is what they kind of explored in Shattered Grid and the Mighty Morphin comics. Which, if you haven't read, I would highly recommend reading. You know, he gets the Sword of Darkness, which is a really cool weapon from the show. I think it was the first time I ever saw Kia to be able to react to it. She did it from way too far away. And I realized in this matchup that version 2 Green Ranger is actually a good matchup against Solarix. Yeah, I would like to see this in live action explored, where he stays in the evil side. Like, there is a trailer for basically Shattered Grid with JDF playing Lord Draken, and it never got picked up yet, but I would love to see it. I feel like they just basically becomes more powerful, and then eventually becomes top dog and Lord Draken. So I think, yeah. So continuing on the evil side, his next step was just become Lord Draken. Taking on all the Rangers from all the different seasons, going through the timelines, picking up Morphers. I thought it was a great storyline. And he looks amazing. The biggest thing I like about his look is that he combines, you know, the White and Green Ranger, my two favorites from Mighty Morphin. So it's like, hey, you don't need to pick a favorite one now anymore. You got both in the one character. I do wish, I always say this, in Battle for the Grid, he's holding the Saba sword along with the Dragon Dagger. And I really wish they had to give him that aesthetic in this game, because it just looks so cool. I don't know how that Scorpion hit me, you know, backing away. Right, in this team, I'm not running a shield person with him. I'm just running, you know, the Lord Draken, and Evil Green Ranger. So when I get a shield, I was just kind of holding out to be able to block and hopefully counter with Lord Draken's big breakers. So I was trying to be mindful of the energies and stuff. I should not have canceled there. That was just stupid on my part. Back him into the corner. I was hoping to get the finish there, but no good. And we finally get the finish there. Like I said, Lord Draken was a really cool design. Easily my favorite character. And he's from the comic books, so if you've never had a chance, go read the Boom comics. There's really cool stories that they bring up for the Power Rangers series. I love it. And that is the end of the Evil Path. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button, as it will help me out. And if you enjoyed this video, and you want to watch more videos on this channel, and you enjoy them, please hit subscribe, as that will also help me out. Alright, see you next time.